Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ducky, and this is Daggerfall. In this run, the goal is simple. Earn enough wealth to retire comfortably. Let's cover the rules, then character creation, and then move on to gameplay. If you wish to skip to where the run begins, use the timestamps down below. Rules. Lose a life each time I die. If I run out of lives and die one more time, it's game over. The number of my lives is based on my starting luck stat. Luck divided by 10 equals number of lives. I win if I can accumulate 1 million gold, a full set of endgame gear, pay off all of my debts, if any, buy a ship, and buy at least one house. It's going to be a long journey, and success is not guaranteed. Character creation. Very briefly, here are all the skills, disadvantages, and advantages. The most important thing is that we're disease and poison immune, and basically built to do sword fighting, while supplementing that with restorative and defensive magic skills. Our main disadvantages are critical weakness to shock, fire, and frost, along with the inability to use orcish or dwarven items. Character race is dark elf as usual. Let's move on to the start of the adventure. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and we're here. We are in Daggerfall. Rather, we are in Privateer's Hold. Let's see how we're looking. Point in stealth already. That's interesting. Okay, we did begin with a few items. We want the long sword. The long blade is what we do. Got the iron cuirass. Steel wakizashi. Our skill in short blade is 10, so that's not going to do. Even though the iron longsword is bad, we're going to have to use it. I suppose that's where our skills lie. Okay, so the initial goal here is, get out of Privateer's Hold. It's the starter dungeon that everyone begins in. Gonna go to the nearest town, take out a giant bank loan, and use that to fund our initial gear, spells and stuff. Ooh, map. The House of Baron Garrulus. Okay, well, we may or may not ever get to that. Let's just heal up. Now, I don't think that we're strong enough to fight everything here. What's my name again? Right, Lyrae. I remember. Okay, ouch. So let's just run through. Do I have any spells? Shock, it's slow falling, so not really. Nothing healing related. So we're just going to sprint out of Privateer's Hold, hopefully. And then, ouch, carry on to the safety of the wilderness. Alright, hop on the platform, hit the lever, hit the lever, hit the lever. Okay, we're good. Oh, the skeleton engaged the bat. Perfect. Perfect. Dodge that rat. Can you tell I've done the escape from Privateer's Hold a few times? Again, every run starts this way. So, okay, there we go. We're out. From here, we're going to go just south of our location to Gothway Garden, the nearest town that has basically everything we might want. The bank is probably closed. How much gold do I have? 600. We might be able to pick up a few starter spells if the Mage's Guild is still open this late in the day. We may have to sleep. Oh, nope, they're open. Nice. Hello, sir. I'd like to join the Mage's Guild. Oh, yes, definitely. You are now an apprentice for the Mage's Guild. It will take patience and hard effort to gain access to all the guild offers. There we go. Nope, don't click on Get Quest. That's not what we're here for. Okay, do I have memorized where the guy that sells spells is? Yes, I do. Haha. Alright, we need a few basic things. Buoyancy. Free action right there. And a recall being the big ones. And then some kind of healing spell. Bologna's Balm. Default healing spell. Yeah, looks good. Okay. So we may come back up here and use the custom spell maker to make some better stuff. But we'll do that once we've acquired legitimate cash. So we're gonna go down to this inn, that green building there. It's gonna be nearest to the bank. In case this is your first time watching Daggerfall, you should know that the world, although procedurally generated, it was all procedurally generated back in like 1996, I think 96. So although it's very random, what you see when you play and what I see when I play are going to be about the same. So if you're looking for, you know, someone to emulate to get started, maybe this will be helpful. Alright, talk to the barkeep. Pay for one night, and it is 6 p.m., so we'll rest for like 14 hours. Crouch to get out of our room, and what time of day is it now? 7:49, so it's still a little early for the bank to open. Just loop and get out of here. Okay, that puts us at 10:50. They should be open minutes from now. I think they open at 11. Maybe 10, but we'll see, we'll see. Bank, okay. Go through, talk to the banker man. We want to borrow probably something like 30,000 gold and withdraw most of that as a letter of credit, and then the remainder as cash. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Banker. Okay, and I think I will also... Can I turn up the game volume a little? The music volume? Just a tad. I may have to fix that in editing. Oh yeah, I think it was actually fine before it was my headset that was the issue. Apologies. Okay. Let's pop in here. Floating man. We want a horse and a cart. And then if they have, silver broadsword right there would do the trick. Steel katana, iron claymore. Okay. Let's see what else they have around. Ooh, purple cloak. So I think we will take the purple cloak and the boots, just so we have something on our feet. And yeah, silver broadsword. Oh, I didn't hit purchase. No. I hit the buy button. Did I actually buy the wagon? No, I didn't hit the buttons. Dang it. Gotta get used to the interface again. Okay. So, de-equip, re-equip, perfect. Alright. And we are just gonna sell off our short sword. That can go. We'll keep the iron longsword as a backup in case something goes wrong. Alright, and now we should have a horse. Ta-da! So, our plan is right back up to the Mages Guild, purchase some starter spells, see if they will send us on a quest to a nearby a dungeon or other locale, and then just go from there. The game is very open-ended that way, although of course there's only a certain amount of things to do. So quest, let's see here, research, go pick up the research, necromancer intervention, no, we can't do necromancer intervention. Fresh mummy wrappings. Castle Kingwing. No, I don't want to fight mummies this early. And a simple sleep spell. Oh, man. Okay. Can you grab us some lich dust? Yes, because it's probably not going to involve fighting a lich. Castle of Masterford. Okay. That can be our quest. Okay. Gambling Ducky. Which way to the custom spell lady? Nope. Not her. I don't think it's that door. That's a library room. Upstairs, maybe? You make spells. Okay. So, very briefly, what we're going to build is just a simple heal over time kind of spell. So we take Regenerate, and we give it a base duration, plus a bit per level. Oh, that's actually steep. Okay, plus 1 per level is fine. 1 to 5, 1 to 5, base range. Okay, that should work. 2 hit points, or wait, no. 5 hit points plus 1 to 5 per level, 2 rounds per level, and then the others, we're going to staple a secondary effect to it, which is free action. So, with the same duration. I said the same duration. There we go. So 2 plus 2 and 2 plus 2, there we go. We're going to call this Miniature Regen. That's our most important spell. And I also almost forgot to grab the open spell to open doors. We might want that. Okay. And we're here, we might as well grab water breathing and water walking, just to have them. Maybe stamina. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, consult our spellbook. We are going to... Did I actually end up with destruction as a miscellaneous or a minor skill? Yes, I did. So shock may yet have its uses. Just gonna get these sorted really quick. Alright, there we go. That should be all we need for starter spells. We have our starter quest. So now the only thing to consider is we're not wearing any armor. She probably needs armor. So there are only general stores in Gothway Garden, which means we need to travel somewhere else to pick up armor. So let's just go down. Chesterwork is pretty big. We'll go that way. Arrive. Nice. Bright and early in the morning. There should be a bunch of shops just in a cluster. We'll go over there. A shrill cry breaks out, unmistakably belonging to one of Daggerfall's younger citizens. As the moment passes, no one comes to claim them. Appears to be lost and unsure of what to do. Will you try to speak with him? Yes. No matter what you say, they feel more afraid of you every passing second. Eventually, he runs away. Oh no. We do have kind of a random events mod installed. It's called... There's Warm Ashes, which interfaces with things Betwixt, which adds more random encounters to the game, both in town and out in the world as we travel about. Ah, the shop's not open. Opens at 9, so we sit out here for 2 hours. You go in? Yeah, alright. So, boots, pauldron, gloves, greaves. Perfect. Can we wear a shield with this? Let's see what else they have. Silver longsword. Let's see. Kite shield looks like it's best. There we go. So we still need pauldron for our other arm and some kind of helmet or hat. Up there we go. We've got the Bloodborne hat. Perfect. So there. Now we're looking as protected as we're gonna get. We'll worry about further details later, and our odds of finding anything better than leather or chain right now for armor are slim to none, because it all scales based off of character level. So the best thing we can do is make a little save here, call it town, and get on to Castle Masterford. Travel. That's a long ways. But yes, we do wish to travel. We'll go fast. You don't have enough gold. Oh no! I don't have enough gold. What do you mean? We have tons of gold. We have 7 physical gold pieces. Okay, so that poses a problem. We can't sell. Our boots are not going to be... I don't think our boots and our longsword are going to get us enough money to actually travel. Oh, how do we do this then? So basically, we either have to go somewhere nearby, a little dungeon, like maybe the Woodwing Graveyard, may earn us some cash. Let's head there. So we can earn probably a little bit of gold in this dungeon, and that'll get us funded to go to the next place. It's kind of the theory. Make a little save, call it Dungeon 1. Remembering that if we die, we lose a life. We have 7 lives right now. But if we die, we also have to reload from some kind of save point. So I need to be mindful of when I save and when I quick save. Let's just go in here. The little dungeons like this are normally quite small, quite easy. We should be okay. What guy are you, thief? Ow. Say we're gonna be okay, and then I get chunked for almost half my health. Miniature regen. Ow. Okay. There's money. And a silver dye katana. That's really cool. That actually doubles our damage. We lose our shield. But I'll take it. It's all value. Oh, okay, we don't have the spell points to cast to regen again. Back up to the entrance, and rest until fully healed. That's the plan. Oh, and immediately level up. Nice. We do want endurance. Every 10 points of endurance, we get bonus max HP each level. Oh, I don't know how valuable that'll be. Speed, honestly, is the best stat. Basically, our build is strength, intelligence, speed, endurance. Not necessarily in that order. Strength for carry weight and swordsmanship. Intelligence for more spell points and better spell casting. Endurance for hit points, and speed for sheer move speed and attack speed. Willpower, agility, perception, luck can all basically be ignored. I basically dumped all my points in character creation into having high luck, randomly rolled it until it was abnormally high, and then dumped all the points in, just for the starting lives mainly. And luck does add a little bit of a bonus to every... to chance to success when casting spells and making attacks, but it's very small. Very small. Okay. Let's finish this place up. We only needed, like, what, 50 gold to go to our target location, so shouldn't take us long to get that. Nothing. And I hear bats in that room. We'll fight them. Oh, that's not a bat, that's a rat. I was wrong. Okay. Oh, second rat. Hi. Get out of here. 11 gold. Okay, so not a lot. Let's just rest here. We know we've cleared the place. What'd that get us up to? Oh, that doesn't show our proper total. 53, and a bit of gear. Okay. But I'll show you the trick the one time after I throw our spare equipment we just acquired into the cart. So every time that you enter, or exit and then enter a dungeon, the contents refresh. Daggerfall lacks persistence once you leave an area, in many ways. So if we wanted to, we could just stay in this one dungeon forever and never leave, and that would be really boring. So now that I've shown you this trick, I'm curious. Okay, it's better than what the one we're wearing is better than the one we found. So now that I've shown you this trick, we're probably not going to use it intentionally very often. Just this one time, so you know what's happening as I leave and exit places. Ooh, ivory. And why I might be hesitant to exit a dungeon after we've been in there for some time. Because it respawns all the enemies, and our objective is going to be somewhere inside, basically. You know there are two... Ouch. You know there are two rats. Immediately gets bitten by said rat. Come on. Land the hits. Now we do... I think I started us with maximum possible hit points per level. Yeah, which is going to feel like a lot until I screw up against like an Ancient Lich later, which hits for like 50 to 100 damage per swing. So we're going to have a pretty chill time, hopefully, but we'll see. Alright, there's some gear. 191 gold. Rest in the dungeon to avoid random encounters. There we go. But yeah, rats and stuff we don't really have to worry too much about. Alrighty. I'm probably not going to worry about emptying the contents of the cart until it's full. You see, it's at 42 out of 750. It can hold a lot of stuff. So we'll deal with that later. As long as we have enough money to travel, that's the main concern. So let's go quest log. Castle. Yeah, it was only 15 gold. It wasn't even 100 gold. The path ahead reveals something unexpected. Are we under attack? I don't think we are. Are we at the location? Yes. So where's the entrance, and are we being stalked by something out in the wilderness? Like the castle. I believe we've started by circling it the wrong way to get to the entrance. Aha, there we go. Ah, alright. So yeah, this is very much going to be a dungeon crawling kind of game. So if that's your jam, as background noise or something to fall asleep to, or you're just hyper interested, then this is the series for you. But most of what you do in Daggerfall is take quests and go to dungeons, whether you're doing the main story or whether you're working for guilds like I am. Okay, there's a bat over there. This is a very interesting room to start in, honestly. And if this is the prefab I think it is, then we may not be able to complete this quest. Don't like that rumble. I don't like that rumble at all. I really don't like that rumble. I don't know what monster that is. Out of here, bat. What is that? Gow, gow. What is that noise? Yeah, this is the... Oh, no, it's flooded. Oh. Yeah, but to get out of this, like, we need to levitate, which costs us... I did not buy levitate. I could have sworn I did. Okay, so we... Oh, it's behind. I was like, fuck, spider, but it's up on the walkway. It was behind me, though. So we can't explore part of this dungeon. That's okay. We weren't necessarily likely to succeed at our first quest. We're really just here to get in, like, practice, if you will. Build up our skills. And I'm going to confirm before we engage that spider, yes, I took poison immunity. Sorry, flash the backstory screen. Not paralysis immunity, though. Okay. This is why we stuck free action onto our regeneration spell. Enemies nearby, okay. In which case we want to fight as many as we can while the regen spell is up. Immediate iron greaves, hell yeah. Okay, upgrades, people, upgrades. Just rest in here with the spider corpse. So we're going to have to go pretty cautiously through this place. Just because we do have critical weakness to, yeah, paralysis. So if something could paralyze us, it is just going to. And we're immediately going to have to use a spell to cure it. That's kind of the situation. To keep things from becoming stale, probably only going to spend like 1 or 2 whole episodes in a dungeon if it comes to that. If I can't complete it in like a half hour, then... or an hour tops. I think we move... Holy heck, an orc? An orc at level 1? What? What is this place? That is not usual. Okay. Orc down. Cast healing, and we'll carry on. Whoa. Archer, jump the pit. Okay, we jumped the pit. Good. Who are you? Warrior. Okay. I have health regen. Haha. Steel claymore. Probably nothing is going to top the silver dye katana for a while. Yeah, they're the same. Steel left pauldron is an upgrade, though. Chain greaves is not an upgrade. Okay. We'll grab it all, because it's all loot. And do our best to stay topped off on all our meters. And every time we rest, you see all those... Your XYZ has improved. When you rest, that's how your skills go up. You'll see here, we can see the meters. So as we perform the action, the meter fills, and once it's full, we have to rest to gain the skill up. As we gain skill ups, we make progress to next level. And of course, Daggerfall is a game of numbers, and I love watching numbers go up. So, all that is the game, the important bits. Okay. Ooh, I know this one. Lever. And then the block moves into place, so we have the way across up there. Kind of, what's the layout here? So this dungeon, little icon on the left there, tells me it has 2 core blocks, which are the pink pieces. So, core block north, core block south, and then they'll be surrounded by tiny blocks. Our quest object is either in this block or this block. So, it's never going to be in an edge block. Oh, orc noises. Get out of here. Oh my god, half my health. Half my health, 1 hit. I am now more cautious. Oh, okay. Don't get 3 hit, I guess. Silver Saber, Chain Pauldron, Chain Cuirass. Okay, none of that is upgrades. Potion of Resist Frost. Kind of nifty. The main problem with those is I'm going to have to remember to use them. Iron Right Pauldron. That's 1 more point of armor. So we'll take it. It's weird. It doesn't display. There's no like visual. Oh, it's up on the shoulder. I see it. I understand what I'm looking at. We remove the cloak, you'll see it. Yeah, just up on the shoulder. May also have accidentally removed the shirt. Not that it does much. Okay. Cannot carry any more stuff. No! So this was bound to happen eventually. There are enemies nearby. Oh, I didn't set... I'm a bad dungeoneer. I didn't set a teleport waypoint back at the entrance to the dungeon so that we could just warp back and drop off loot. We have to walk back. We do the walk back of shame. Boing. Probably be really bad if we fell down that hole, honestly. I don't think we have the requisite climb skill. We need to go this way. Learning to navigate using this map is itself an art form, and one of the reasons I really like this game. Okay. Get back to here. Go ahead and drop stuff in the cart. All the armor and stuff. There we go. We can rest here. Excellent. Cast recall. Anchor set. So with the anchor set, we can cast recall again. Choose to warp to the anchor. Jesus. Okay. Got woken up by a spider. Downside of sleeping in the dungeon. Okay. Still want to be at full health if possible. And also, we don't know what like the respawn rate of enemies in here is. It's something you got to figure out by feel. Anyway, I think that puts us at a great stopping point, honestly, for episode 1. We've done a little bit of a loop. We've gotten into our first major area, Castle of Masterford. So I think next episode, we'll try and explore this place thoroughly and see if we can find... What were we sent here for again? Lich dust. Could be anywhere. But it won't be on an enemy. It'll be like an item, like a loot bag that'll have the thing in it. It'll just be somewhere in here, if we can find it. So yeah, that's the plan for next episode. We're just going to go from there. It may look like we have a ton of money, but if we click on gold, we have our gold value and we have our loan amount right there. Really convenient that we can just track our finances and know where we are in terms of getting to retirement this way. So I think I will say I will catch you all in the next one. And if you've been supporting the channel through YouTube memberships or through Patreon, thank you so much for your support. If you would like to become a supporter, you can do so for as low as $1 by using the join button down below or by going to the Patreon. Link also down in the description. The mod list for this run and the rules of the run will also be down in the video description. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and I will see you all next time.